Okay.
We've just been traveling a while now, and I figure there hasn't exactly been equitable distribution of information. I've gotten a decent glimpse into your dirty laundry, but you still don't really know a whole heck of a lot about me. I figured I'd offer to balance the board. So, is there anything you want to know?
What do you remember about the Institute?
It's all pretty hazy from back then, but now and then I get glimpses. Life inside the Institute, they keep you isolated. A single test chamber was my whole world for years, and someone was always watching. Then one day you wake up on the other side, and that's it. They've cut you loose. Welcome to the brave new world, with such people in it.
What's with the outfit?
After I started the agency, it just seemed like the sort of thing a detective. I got some old memories, pre-war. Faded to all heck of guys dressed like this, doing what I do. Putting on the hat and trench coat, and I figured it'd let folks know I was serious about the whole thing. Guess I felt they made me the man I wanted to be.
So, who are you, Nick?
That's a question I've been trying to figure out
Sure.
But I'm still mechanical. Not bioengineered like the fancy synths giving everyone the willies these days. I get tune-ups now instead of checkups. But my memories, my personality, they're all lifted from some cop who volunteered for an experiment. They scanned his brain and copied it. Don't know why they chose to make a robot based on some pre-war cop. Hey, maybe that's why
Wait, the original Nick was from my time?
Sure was. Which meant when I finally ended up out here, it was quite the rude awakening. I remember waking up one day in a garbage heap, a body in tatters, and suffice to say, folks didn't really know much about synths back then, but the kids, they weren't afraid. I think his name was Jim. The first person to actually speak grilled me for an hour. It eventually turned into a pretty swell soiree. Those people, it's a surprisingly rare trait. Part of the reason I've stuck around.
Where's that town? We should go visit.
I tried to go back and say thanks. Once I'd gotten myself a step. Don't know what happened to the people.
I do what's needed.
Well, you certainly seem to judge doing good. Well, I expect you're about as bored as can be listening.
Hey.
Do something for you?
Are things okay?
I'd say we're pretty darn good considering what we're up against. But there's always more good to be done.
Nothing else for now.
All right. The Commonwealth can take a real toll on you if you let it. Seen this place make monsters out of men.